So, good morning, all of you. Good morning. So, before starting the session, so let us fix our agenda. What we are going to be discussing. So first, let us fix our agenda. What we are going to do. So in this total duration, we're going to be covering 2 courses. First course is DevOps. AZURE DevOps and AZURE Administration. So these two courses, we are going to be covering in 5 months. 5 months, please. So after by completion of this course, you can able to do it. AZ 400 certification, you can able to do it. AZ 104 certification also. So in this course, we covering these two, and we can able to do it certification, these two certification. Total duration of course is 5 months. We're going to be starts with what? AZURE administration. Ends with what? AZURE DevOps. This is our plan, please. So today we're going to be discussing about what is DevOps. That is exactly for today's. In tomorrow, we're going to be discussing about what is AZURE. And what is the difference between AZURE versus DevOps? This is exactly tomorrow's session. So before starting the session, before understanding what is DevOps, just course overview. What is this course? Let us course overview, please. It is totally 2 courses. AZURE DevOps plus AZURE Administration will be covered within 5 months plus. Plus is that means more than 5 months. So within a 5 months, within a duration of 5 months duration, 2 courses, it is very less duration. Fine. So if you want to join in this course, some prerequisitions are there. Which are all those, please? Linux basics and shell script. These 2 also I will take care of it. Don't worry. If you don't know Linux, if you don't know shell script, nothing to worry. Please join. If you know how to open laptop, how to operate, it is more than enough to join in this course. The prerequisition is 2 things. Should understand my classes, my English. The second thing is how to operate your laptop. These 2 are prerequisition to join in this course. No programming like Java, .NET, Python, not required. And moreover, we are not writing any programs. We are not writing any programs. You require a laptop with the minimum this configuration for daily practice. Every day, we are practicing in your laptop. Who can join in this course, please? Freshers can join in this course. And experienced students also can join in this course. Any graduate can join in this course. So after joining in this course, so which are all the benefits? Daily class recordings after the payment. Daily class recording after the payment via Google Drive. So from date of registration, you are going to be accessing up to 11 months. Resume preparations, interview question and answers, for live real-time projects, 80% of software material I'm going to be providing with you. Our classes start from very basic level, finish with an advanced level. And each and every class is explaining theoretically on a same day, practically in front of you, implement in the screen. But that you need to practice on the same day in your laptop. That is our deal. After completion of this course, you will receive one certificate from our institute. Daily 1 hour class, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It is a fixed time, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Classes are Monday to Saturday. The classes are Monday to Saturday. There is no class on Sunday holiday. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees. 12,000 rupees for complete Azure DevOps, Azure Administration. Let me write down here. Azure DevOps, Azure Administration, along with what? Daily recording sessions also. For this batch, direct discount 2,000 rupees for all. Direct discount for 2,000 rupees. That means you're going to be paying only 10,000 rupees. That is a cutoff directly. For this batch only, maybe next batch onward, it will be reflected 12,000, 12K. So if you want to talk to admin, so please call this number regarding your fees, payment, registrations, any kind of admin kind of questions. You can call this number 9297 9297 77. And this is our course content link. Okay, if you copy paste in our browser, if you copy paste in our browser, so you can able to see this document list. In this document list, if you open the very first document, you can able to come to know what we are going to be covering in DevOps. In Azure content, so what exactly we are going to be covering in Azure Administration. Totally you need to open two documents. One is DevOps content, another is Azure contents speech. So DevOps totally 20 pages of content. Azure totally 10 pages of content. Please look at once after this session. Anyway, don't worry. I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please get it from chat box. Okay. Offline students, please take a one picture photo. Okay. Got it very clearly? So before starting the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer from last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer along with cloud, Azure and AWS, both. That is in exactly my profile. Before starting this session, I have 3 questions with you. What are the first question? What is an application? Second question, what is server? What is the third question? What is SDLC? First, let us clarify these three questions. Then we move forwarding into the what is DevOps. What are the first question, please? Application is always a website. When I'm calling application, you should answer website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Yeah. What is an application? Yeah. What is an application? Please, anybody help me? In online students. Application is equal to website. So the working software which is written any programming we call as an application. What is the definition of application? The working software which is written any programming like Java, .NET, Python, we call as what? Application. That application we are going to be placing on servers. We're going to be placing on servers. Servers are look like this only. Servers are look like this only. The huge computing power keeping in a rack was in a big room we calling as a data center. On top of the servers, we are going to be placing our application. The working software as an application, we're going to be placing on servers. Once if you are placing on servers, we can able to access our internet as a website. Guys, let me repeat one more time for our understanding. What is an application? The working software we call as an application. The application we are placing on servers. Once if it is placing on servers, we can able to access our internet as a website. Clear? But what about SDLC? Yes. What about SDLC? Software Development Lifecycle. In SDLC means software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have several stages like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By helping of SDLC, we can produce a application to do business in internet like Flipkart. Got it? But my question is, if you want a Flipkart kind of application, can you able to make it in a single day? No, it is not possible. We can't build a Flipkart kind of application in a overnight. Example, one more example. For example, if you want to construct the house or a building or apartment, can we able to make it in a single day? Can we able to make it in a single day? No, we can't be. We can be. We can be, guys, please. So how exactly we can build our house, please? First, we need to gather the information. What is the cement cost, iron cost? So what is the land cost? Where exactly we want? We require a gathering information. Am I right or not? Based on that, we require a plan. According to the plan, we start the construction. How? Start beaming, beams, walls, slab, plumbing, then plastering, painting, electrical, then ceremony, then maintenance. So these are all the stages even you are constructing your house. But what about our websites? What about our applications? Got it? So, but which are all the stages we are going to be, guys, please? We are following analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. What is an exactly analysis? First, so gathering information from the client. How exactly this business? What is a login page? What is a login page? What is a registration page? What is a payment gateway? What is a business model? And each and everything which will be gathering from the business owner. We're calling as a client. So based on gathering information, we are going to be analysis. After successfully analysis, it will be design. Design is nothing but what? A plan. Our architects will be design. According to the design, our developers will be write the lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python, any program. So our developers will implement the lines of code. Once if it is an implement lines of code, our testers will be verified whether it is working or not. Once if it is verified, we are going to be placing on hundreds of applications, hundreds of servers. We calling as what? Deploy. Please, anybody help me? What is the deploy? Placing application on a hundreds of servers. We call as what? Deployment. Can you anybody help me one more time? What is the deployment? Placing application on a hundreds of servers. We calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed, we can access our internet as a website. Once if it is website, if we are accessing, whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process which you are calling as what? SDLC. SDLC, guys, please. In this SDLC process, developers are involving, testers are involving, DB administrators are involving, and any IT employee part of this SDLC. If you are IT employee, you are part of SDLC. Any IT employee, directly or indirectly, your end goal is for our applications only. But you may, if you are a developer, may write the code. If you are a tester, verifying. If you are a DB administrator, can write SQL queries. But what exactly DevOps engineer does here? In this SDLC process, what exactly DevOps engineer does, that is a session for today. So today we're going to be discussing about what is DevOps. What is DevOps? DEV in the sense of what? Development. OPS in the sense of what? Operation. The combination of software development plus operation we call as what? DevOps. That means our roles and responsibilities start from where? Dev environment. Ends with what? Operation. So that means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring, guys. And monitoring. To be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated process from dev environment to operation. This is exactly DevOps. Tell me, is DevOps is a technology? No. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is a process. DevOps is a process. It is not a technology. So while we implementing this DevOps process, make sure whether you are delivering working software within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what? DevOps. Let me repeat one more time, guys, please. What is DevOps? DevOps is an automated transparent pipeline. DevOps is an automated process from where to where? From dev environment to operation. While we implementing DevOps process, we're going to be delivering working software from dev environment to operations, means production environment. While delivering working software from dev environment to production environment, make sure whether you're delivering within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost or not is nothing but what? DevOps process. Which are all advantages, guys, please? So, which are all advantage while we delivering working software from dev environment to production environment, we're going to be delivering frequently, fast and frequently delivering from dev environment to production environment. It is one of the major advantage. And the second one is what? Improve n number of deployments. Deploying an application. What is the deployment? Deploying means what? Deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We calling as deployment or not, which I have discussed in the beginning. So we can able to improve n number of deployments very easily. That is the second advantage. Third one, what? Highest quality, lowest cost with low failure rate. Who don't want this process? Definitely anybody want it. So current industry expecting this kind of process only, expecting this kind of methodology. So this DevOps is suits for that. That's what we are going to be here. So, but once if you are stepping into the company, your major role is replacing complex pipeline with a transparent pipeline. But complex pipeline is a SDLC. But transparent pipeline is a DevOps process. But sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Let us try to understand right now. So why? Because it is a manual process from analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue in the middle, any problem in the middle, for identification, it will take long time. For identification, this problem, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. So that is the reason we are calling as what? Complex pipeline. So while delivering working software, it will take a long time. For resolving issue also long time. That means what? Cost is going to be increased, quality will be decreased. Yes or no? So that is the reason we are calling as what? Complex pipeline. To understand this, I'll give one more example. Listen very carefully. It is a water pipeline. This water pipeline is underground, guys, please. This water pipeline is underground. Somewhere else it's a blockage. It is not a leakage, it is a blockage. Can able to find easily? No. Experts are required. Experts means what? Paying more salary. Even paying more salary also, he will take to identify the lot of time. After identification, to resolving issue also, it will take long time. In meanwhile, what about customers? Customers are waiting with water buckets and water tanks, or means what exactly? Customers are not satisfied. Customers are not satisfied. That is a major problem with complex pipeline. But what we're expecting? We're expecting to replace with a transparent pipeline. The transparent pipeline look like this only. If any problem in the middle, by one look itself, we can able to identify or not? Yes, we can able to resolve issues as soon as possible. That means same as DevOps process also. While implementing DevOps process, if we got an issue, any problem, we can able to identify as soon as possible, and as soon as possible, we can able to resolve the issue. That means quality will be increased, cost will be decreased. So this is the reason we are going to be replacing SDLC process with what? DevOps process. But actual DevOps process is look like this one. In this DevOps process, we have a several stages. First, let it be list down which are all those: plan, code, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. And operations, guys, please. In this DevOps process, our roles and responsibilities start from where? Dev environment. Ends with what? Operation. That means we're part of dev environment, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. Guys, to be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not doing any plan. The planning is responsible by the BS, business analyst. We are not writing any coding. Code is responsible developer, not by us. We are not writing any test cases. Writing test cases is responsible by the tester, not by you. For what exactly we're doing here? We are going to be implementing an automated transparent pipeline from dev environment to operation. We are going to be delivering an automated transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. While we delivering working software from dev environment to production environment, make sure whether you are going to be delivering within a shortest time, with the high quality, with low cost, with low failure. It is exactly DevOps engineer does. I hope each and every student understand what is DevOps. Got it? But how exactly in this DevOps process? What is exactly DevOps roles and responsibilities? Try to understand step by step, stage by stage. Let us try to understand roles and responsibilities each and every stage. So usually, writing is responsible by whom? Developer. We are not writing any coding. The writing code is responsible by the developer. But after writing code, maintenance is responsible by the DevOps engineer. I'll repeat one more time. Writing by developer, maintaining by DevOps engineer. That means we are part of dev environment. But my next question is, how many developers are writing code? How many developers are writing code? N number of developers are writing code. How? Continuously, morning to evening. N number of developers writing code continuously. If it is continuously writing code, as a DevOps engineer, we have to integrate all developer source code continuously also. That is done by the CI server. So I'll repeat one more time. Writing is responsible by the developer and maintenance is responsible by the DevOps engineer. Developers are continuously writing code. That code is going to be integrating continuously. After integrating, whether it is working or not, we need to execute our test cases, which is written by testers. Those test cases we are going to be integrating in this place. After integrating, if we got any error, so automatically it is redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix an issue, again integration, again test, again error, again redirect back, again integration, again error. This loop will be repeated until zero errors. If it is zero errors, what we are calling? What are the first question? What are we calling as, please? Application. What are the first question which you ask in the beginning of the session? If there is no errors, we calling as a application or not? Working software is nothing but what? Application, which you are calling our own words website. So the working software application website is ready. So once if it is ready, we are going to be continuously delivering into the release. Continuously we're going to be delivering into the release. So what I'm trying to tell you, please, continuously integrating, making working software, continuously deliver. This we calling as what? CI/CD. Once if it is done CI/CD, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We're calling as what? Deploy. Once if it is deploy, we are going to be accessing over internet as a website. Once if it is an access, whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor and maintenance. We're calling as what? Operation. This entire process which you are calling as what? DevOps process. But for implementing this DevOps process, we are going to be using some of the tool stack. Which are all the tool stack we're going to be learning? Let us list down. We're going to be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Microsoft Azure administration, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, Elk, Elastic, Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are going to be learning for implementing this DevOps process. Clear? Let us try to understand one by one how exactly these are all the tools fit in this process. Let us try to understand one by one. Firstly, the first tool is what? Git. Git is a version control. Git is a version control. The n number of developer source code we are maintaining in a source code in a repository in a Git. Git is a version control. After successfully maintain the source code in a Git repository, we have to build the project. We have to build the project by helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. Maven is a build tool. Automatically build the entire Java project. Once if it is built, we want to integrate continuously, automatically by helping of Jenkins. Jenkins is an automation tool. By helping of Jenkins itself, we are going to be implement a CI/CD process. Once if it is integrated, and we are going to be executing our test cases and automatically by helping of Jenkins itself. Once if it is an execute, but the working software, we are going to be delivering into the release. The release is nothing but a JFrog. Release is nothing but a JFrog. JFrog is a CD, continuous delivery, is we calling as a release. And SonarQube is a code analyzer, whether developers are writing right functions or not, whether the following standards or not. It will analysis and it give statistics. So by helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, we are going to be implementing CI/CD process. Got it? The same CI/CD process we are going to be implementing in Azure CI/CD pipeline also. Both. That's what taking too much time. Why we are taking too much time? Because of we discussing a number of ways. So we're understanding raw way, we're understanding Azure pipeline also. Azure DevOps CI/CD pipeline also. So once if you are delivering, once if it is delivering, so we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Release is nothing but what? Ready. Make it is ready, but not in the live. Once if it is deploying our application, then only we can access our applications. Got it? So how exactly we're deploying, guys, please? We're deploying on hundreds of servers. Hundreds of servers. So how exactly we can able to manage? If it is one server, DevOps is not required. You not be here. No need to learn DevOps because of we are handling n number of servers. That is the reason we are learning DevOps. But how exactly we can able to manage? By helping of configuration management. This hundreds of servers, we can able to manage hundreds of servers, we can able to manage by configuration management. These hundreds of servers we can able to manage or control by configuration management. For example, we have hundreds of servers. How many servers we have? Server 1, server 2, server 3, server 100. On each and every server, just an issue, we are going to be creating a one file. How many servers only? On 100 servers, I want to create a file. How much time it will take manually? Server by server, server by server. If you want to do on 100 servers, how much time it will take? Can able to complete immediately, automatically? No. But we require an automated process or not? That automated process which we are going to be getting from configuration management means we are going to be replacing a manual configuration process with an automated process on a hundreds of servers at a time automatically. Either creating files, deleting files, installing softwares, or uninstalling software, any kind of action, we can able to do it n number of times on a hundreds of servers. That we are calling as what? Configuration management. This configuration management is supporting by Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management. But my question is, these hundreds of servers from where exactly we can able to get it? We require 100 servers. Then only we can implement an automated process. But from where exactly we can able to get hundreds of servers? We can able to get it either physical environment like your laptop or virtual environment or else cloud. Which cloud? Azure. Which cloud we're going to be discussing as please? Azure. What is Azure? Tomorrow session. Not for today. By helping of Azure, we can able to get a hundreds of servers. On top of hundreds of servers, we are going to be implementing an automated process by helping of Ansible. Yeah, shall we repeat one more time this point? Listen very carefully. We are going to be getting hundreds of servers from where? Guys, online students, please reply. We are going to be getting servers from where? Azure. From Azure, we are going to be getting hundreds of servers. On top of hundreds of servers, we are going to be implementing an automated process by helping of Ansible. Okay. So why we are deploying our application on hundreds of servers? For doing a business or not? We're doing a business or not? Deploying our applications on hundreds of servers, then only we can able to access a Flipkart application or not? Yes or no? So application is a website or not? Yes or no? So we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of Azure servers. Not only placing our websites on Azure servers, we can able to place on Docker containers also. Deployment is not only on a physical servers, not only on Azure servers, virtual servers, not only cloud servers, we can able to do it in containers also. I'll repeat one more time. Placing our websites, not only Azure servers, we can place on Docker containers also. Sir, my question is, sir, what is a Docker containers? Listen very carefully. By using Docker container, very easily placing your websites with a low cost, with a high performance. Please repeat one more time. What is a Docker container? By using Docker container, we can place our websites with low cost, with high performance. Who don't want this? Definitely anybody wants it. That's what Docker is a part of the technology. So I'll repeat one more time. Docker is an isolated area which you can place our applications very easily with low cost, with high performance. That is the right definition. So for understanding this Docker containers, I'm going to be giving a best example. Listen very carefully. I think you have seen these images. Have you seen these images in before, in the lifetime? Have you seen these diagrams, these images? Yes or no? Yeah, I think what are the purpose of this? Is we calling as a container or not? Yeah, by using this container, we can able to transport any product via sea. Am I right or wrong? How exactly these containers work? Same way, or Docker containers also. But by using these containers, we can transport any product via sea. But by using these containers, we can transport our websites. That is only one difference. Remaining everything is same. But how exactly these containers can manage? So the single ship, a single ship can manage all the containers or no? Yes or no? The same way, all my Docker containers can manage by Kubernetes. Kubernetes is just like a ship. Container is just like a Docker container, just like your real-time container. Understood very clearly? So by using Docker containers, easily we can able to manage or deploy our websites. But those containers we can able to manage or control by Kubernetes. We're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. Means by using Vagrant, easily creating a virtual machines in your laptop. By using Vagrant, easily creating a virtual machines in your laptop. Means, so by using Vagrant, our development environment made easy. Because easily we creating our virtual machines without any effect, without any problem. We're going to be learning Nagios. Nagios is a system monitoring link, like a RAM, what is the RAM size, CPU load, network load, we can able to monitor of our service. And we're going to be learning ELK. Elastic Log Stacks is a Kibana. By helping of ELK, we can able to monitor our applications, whether it is working or not, whether it is slow or a performance good or bad. Internally, each and every action the logs are generating. Those logs will be monitored. On top of it, will give a statistics and reports. And we're going to be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross-cloud platform. We're going to be learning Terraform also. We can able to use Terraform in any cloud, either Azure, AWS, or Google. It is a cross-cloud platform. It is a cross-cloud platform, guys, please. By helping of these are all the tools. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Azure Administration, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, ELK, Terraform. We are going to be implementing our DevOps process. So I hope you understood very clearly what is the DevOps for today. What is the DevOps, please, before taking your questions? Satyam, please wait. I'll take your all the questions online, student. Please wait. Let me complete my end, and then I'll take your questions. Don't worry. Fine. So what is the DevOps, please? Anybody help me? DevOps is an automated process from dev environment to operation. While we delivering working software from dev environment to production environment, make sure within a shortest time, with the high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what? DevOps process. I hope you people are understand for today what is DevOps. Tomorrow, we're going to be discussing about what is, Azure and difference between Azure versus DevOps. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? We'll discuss by tomorrow. So before taking your questions, let us revise one more time. What is exactly this course? So totally in this, we are going to be covering two courses. One is first one, Azure DevOps or DevOps, Azure Administration. Totally these two courses different, not same. So these two courses we are going to be covering within 5 months plus. It will take more than 5 months plus some. So if you want to join in this course, Linux basics required, shell script required, that I will be covered with you. Don't worry. If you don't know Linux, I will take care of you. No programming. Programming skills is not required. No programming skills. Are we going to be learning any programming? No, we are not writing any programming. So you require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. If it is more than this, also very good, excellent. But so should not be less than this. So who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. Any graduate also join in this course. Any graduate can join in this course. So if you join in this course, which are all the benefits? Daily class recordings after the payment via Google Drive, you are going to be received. From date of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 months. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects. I'm going to be helping with you. And each and every model, each and everything, we're going to be start from where? Basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Start from basic, finish with what? An advanced level. Each and every class I'm going to be explaining with you theoretically, and by the same day, we're going to be practically implementing in front of you. That you need to practice in your laptop on the same day. After completion of course, you will receive a certificate from our institute. Daily 1 hour class from 9 AM to 10 AM. It is fixed. So classes are Monday to Saturday. There is no classes on Sunday. Sunday, holiday. You're going to be paying out of 12,000. But for this batch, we are discounted 2,000 rupees. You're going to be paying only 10,000. For next batch onwards, next time onwards, 12K. So for this 12K, you're going to be getting full Azure DevOps, full Azure administration for daily recording. So you're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for what? 12,000 rupees for what? For DevOps, complete Azure administration for daily recordings, guys, please. Who are all interested, who are all enrolled, who are all registered, who want to do any payments, please call this number 9297 9297 77. Got it. This is our course content link. If you copy paste in any browser, you can able to get a document list. What we are going to be covering? I'm going to be declare here. So once if you double click on DevOps content, AWS content. So DevOps content, totally 20 pages of DevOps content. In AWS content, around maybe 10 pages. So please be look at once. So DevOps content totally around maybe 20 pages. At Azure, 10 pages. So please go through this document. I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please be get it out. I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. So that's it, guys. Please, okay. Tomorrow we will be continue with what is Azure, what is difference between Azure and DevOps. That is in exactly tomorrow class. So first, let me take online students question, then I'll take your offline. Any questions, please? So which portion will be start, DevOps or Azure? First will be start Azure. We're going to be starts with what? Azure. After completion of Azure administration, then we are going to be start DevOps. First Azure administration, then DevOps. So what is the difference between AWS and Azure? So please wait one more session. It will clarify tomorrow. I will answer tomorrow's session. It is not a one line answer. I will give you full clarity. What is the difference between Azure and AWS? Tomorrow I will address your question. And nothing. And Dilip, So no prerequisition. If you can understand my English, you can join in this course. Fine. So we can't separate this to Azure administration different, DevOps administration, Azure admin different, not separate. We join both. We have to pay full amount. Then we are going to be spending 5 months. That's it. Okay. Sir, I want to join only Azure administration. I want to join Azure DevOps. You have to join both. Okay. Join both. Understand both. Complete the course both. After completion of course, you can decide which you want. If you want to go for only Azure administration, apply job on Azure administration. If you want to go for Azure DevOps, yeah, go for it both. Fine. But I recommend both. So Agile or waterfall model. We will discuss about what is Agile, what is waterfall model, what is the difference between Agile and waterfall. We will discuss. But we are following Agile methodology, not waterfall. What is Scrum? What is the sprint? What is the sprint lifecycle? Also, we're going to be discussing. Don't worry. Fine. Actually, I complete DevOps by you, but I want to join Azure administration. Please suggest me. Talk to admin. They will help you, please, for this. If you are my student, please call the admin. They will guide you. Don't worry. After completion of this course, any job opportunity, send me. So definitely, guys, please. But my point of only job assistant, there is no job guarantee. I'm giving you assistance, definitely, how to prepare resume, entry question answer, definitely guide you. Okay, fine. So can we give Azure 404 after Azure part of completion? Nothing. You have to apply, you need to pay amount, you need to do the certification. But what are the knowledge, what are the part I will be covered in this? Fine. Yeah, I will how to apply, I will let you know, please. Don't worry. Sayed. When will be this Linux and shell script and Azure administration? That is my call on. We're spending 5 months. It is not a less time duration. So we're going to be start Linux. We're going to be complete Azure and the Azure DevOps also. Don't worry. Fine. How to get a link of this course after the payment? Okay, I will guide you. Don't worry. Our admin will forward you. Our admin WhatsApp you. Don't worry. And I will also help you where you are going to be accessing daily recordings, where to get daily Zoom meeting. I will guide you. Don't worry. But tomorrow, not for today. Fine. So 4 real-time projects will be covered, Sayas. So what is DevOps? Is in difference Azure and DevOps. We'll discuss tomorrow. What is the difference Azure and DevOps tomorrow? Today, because we didn't start it, what is Azure? After understanding what is Azure, we can come to know. We can address, we can answer these questions. We definitely can clarify. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll clarify. 9 Kumar, Sahil. Yeah. So Ashwini asked this question, sir, I have a 5 years gap after this education. So will I get opportunity? Definitely you can, why not? Because of the suits for experienced students also. Yes. Saroj asked this question, have a 9 years of expert development. How this course will help me? Yeah. So here's 2 options, Saroj. You can continue with the development environment. For example, if you're a Java developer or a Python or .NET, you can continue along with, but this, what we are learning, these tools, you can able to add in your resume also. As a developer, you can use these development tools or this DevOps tools also. Or else complete turn as a DevOps engineer. Both you can switch. Either you can continue along with your career or else completely shift as a DevOps engineer also. This course suits for both. Fine. But for example, 9 years. For example, I started career as a Java developer, but from last 3 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps or a DevOps engineer. You can say like that. You can convince like that in your resume. Saroj. Manohar Reddy. Are you explaining Azure CI/CD pipeline? Not explanation, and we'll do practical. We'll do one project also. Both Azure admin, Azure CI/CD, and DevOps CI/CD, both we are going to be learning. That's what you're taking time. Manohar. We'll do one project. We are implementing the CI/CD pipeline in Azure itself. That is a major difference between DevOps AWS, Azure DevOps. That's a major difference. The CI/CD pipeline in raw way without AWS, but in Azure itself, we are going to be implementing. I will clarify one more time this, not today, and day after tomorrow I will clarify. Manohar. Fine. Fine. So is there any other questions, please? Still, do you have any questions? Online students, do you have any questions? Yeah, shall we go for offline? Definitely, why not? You can go for it. So you can continue, please. Kiran, you can. Kiran, what is the question? Azure administration, Azure backup administration, same. We'll cover backup also, but you purely administration, Azure administration. And moreover, we're covering backup also. How to backup and restore also we're going to be covering in our syllabus. But we call as a Azure administration only in our syllabus. Which is easy. Both are easy for me. Depends. We can't judge like. But unfortunately, we have to learn both. Initially, we choose any one, but by end of the day, you need to learn AWS also. If you start with Azure, you're going to be end with AWS. If you start with AWS, you're going to be end with Azure also. So not easy. Which one is not easy? No options, sir. Both. But VAR starts career as what? Azure. Maybe in particular 1 year after experience, maybe after 6 months, you're going to be learning AWS also. No option. But in beginning, as a beginner, not. But as a beginner, I recommend only one cloud. But as experience, both. Okay, please. Course duration, Devi. I said very clearly so many times, man. Madam. I think madam, please. See, totally 5 months. Devi, please. Please take it. Okay. Just I'm kidding you. Okay, fine. AWS is not included. AWS is separate, not here. DevOps, AWS separate. Azure, DevOps is separate, not here. Where focus is only Azure DevOps, Azure Admin, these two only. Not AWS, not AWS DevOps. Yeah, please. Software tester, how the Azure DevOps needed. Ashwini, so if you want to verify any execute any test cases, Jenkins, we require a Maven tool, Jenkins tool required. Got it. If you want to deploy some kind of application, that type you require a Docker. You have aware of this role as you continue as a tester. But if you don't want to continue as a tester, you can completely shift as a DevOps. Yes, we can. Ashwin, please. Fine. So that's it, guys, please. So we'll continue by tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be discussing about what is Azure, what is the difference between Azure and DevOps. We will meet with same link. Tomorrow, same time, same place, same link. Tomorrow. Thank you. Any question, offline students? No, you can shift it. The point is learning is there is no constraint. Anybody can learn DevOps. But while you go for interview, you need to manage. You need to manage. So what you have an experience, please be considered because of any which company? Wipro. So you can consider as an experience. But you shown as a DevOps, that's it. For example, if you have a 5 years or 3 years of experience, you can show as a DevOps. You can get. Thank you. Any questions, please? You don't have any question. Don't worry. Still, if you have any question, write down after the session. Write down note paper after the session. Maybe you can ask. Maybe forget. Write down the question. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay. So don't worry. Tomorrow also we're going to have a demo. We can clarify more tomorrow. More discussion. So anything we can discuss by tomorrow. We'll continue regular sessions on day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow onwards, our regular session will be started. Thank you. Thanks, Zilo. We'll continue by tomorrow.